What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Adidas Forum Low in the white and blue colorway. First off, I want to give a huge shout out over to Adidas Canada for sending me over this pair. So unlike the previous Adidas Forums that I've reviewed on my channel, this one in comparison is much more of a stripped down, general release version. And the price point on this pair reflects that as it retails for $90 US or 120 Canadian. The official colorway for this shoe is Cloud White and Royal Blue, and this is the low top version of the classic Adidas Forum, which originally dropped back in 1984. So diving straight into the details, the upper is constructed entirely out of leather. So on the toe box, here we have this smooth white leather and has this perforated finish running across. Wrapping around the outer edge, we have more of that white leather, and this also runs up the center of the shoe covering the eyelids. Overlaid on top of the white leather, we have these 3 strips of jagged blue colored leather, and this forms the shape of the Adidas 3 stripes. Overlaid on top of this, we have more of that white leather, and on the lateral side only, we have the Adidas trefoil logo stamped on in this blue colored finish. Hugging the midfoot of the shoe, we have your signature strap, which is constructed out of white leather with this oval shaped cutout in the middle with Adidas branding inside. But the thing I probably love the most about this shoe is this strap can actually be entirely removed. And what you're left with, in my opinion at least, is much more wearable, and it's a much easier look to pull off. Moving on to the back of the shoe, so we have more of that white leather wrapping around the entire back heel, and there's a small sliver of blue leather on the lateral side. And then wrapping around the bottom of the back half of the shoe, we have this blue colored TPU heel clip, which gives you added structure and support for the back end of the shoe. For the laces, these come with your standard flat white colored laces, and underneath this, we have your traditional retro feeling nylon tongue, which is done in this white color, and it's surrounded by this blue colored nylon on the outer edges. And at the very top, we have this blue and white tag with Adidas branding. For the insoles, these come with your standard foam insole. It's lined in this blue finish at the top, and we have Adidas branding stamped on the heel. So the upper of these Adidas Forums sits atop this solid white colored rubber cupsole. We have Adidas branding on the lateral side of the back heel, and if I flip it over to the medial side, you'll see that they expose this foam wedge in the center with what Adidas calls Dellinger webbing on top. And this is what gives the shoe its cushioning and impact protection. Flipping the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic Forum outsole. So in this case, this is entirely constructed out of this blue colored rubber. We have this circular pivot point on the forefoot, along with this circular traction pattern on the front half and the back heel, and running down the center, we have Adidas branding. So for those wondering how these fit, to me, these fit me perfectly fine true to size. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. Adidas Canada sent me these guys in a size 10, and they fit me really well. If I had to compare the sizing on this pair versus the other Forum 84 highs I reviewed, I feel like these ones, if anything, run a little bit more snug, and that's another thing I really liked about this shoe. I felt like the back heel and the midfoot really hugged my foot in place, and it really felt like my foot was locked in and really secure. But in terms of an overall comfort standpoint, this shoe unfortunately isn't that comfortable of a sneaker. Again, reminder, this is a shoe from 1984, so the tech is pretty outdated. So with that said, you're gonna feel very stable, very low to the ground, and it kind of has like a flat feel to it. And I'd kind of compare it to a slightly heavier Air Jordan 1 on foot. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship on this pair, obviously this one being more of a stripped down general release version compared to the blue thread releases that I reviewed previously, the quality of the leather on this pair wasn't the best. It has a bit of a stiff and hard feel to it in hand, and you can tell that the leather quality definitely isn't premium. However, I wouldn't say that the leather quality was bad per se. I think I've just been spoiled by the Forum 84 high quality, so this one in comparison just isn't at the same level. But the overall build on the shoe, I felt like it was perfectly fine. There weren't any major issues or flaws, so all in all, for its price point especially, this is a very solid drop from Adidas. With all that being said, now let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Overall, I feel like if you're looking for an everyday sort of shoe, one that doesn't break the bank, and one that has this very classic retro styling to it, then you should definitely consider this Forum Low. I don't know how you guys felt about the strap, but this is a definite game changer for me. And again, I just feel like it looks much better without it. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this white and blue colorway of the Adidas Forum Low. What are your overall thoughts on the silhouette, and is this a shoe that you guys would rock, or is it a drop for you? If you guys enjoyed this review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.